Okay, this is a quick recap for COVID-19 residency. Okay, so you need to basically prepare yourself from there's no social distancing in the airplane. So that's one thing you need to either bring a shield mask, whatever you need to do, if they let you, to make sure you are safe in the airplane. People is to your left, people is to your right. They don't have, so if you're going to residency, so make sure you have your mask, you have a shield or something, because when people are sleeping, they will be breathing on you, and you know there's an epidemic still out there. Okay, so that being said, okay, this is residency for June 21st to June 26th. Okay, so now they want you to arrive on a Sunday, so you guys got the memo and all of that. So Dr. Ward was pretty good. Jason was, he was really good. So one thing, if you do have him, it doesn't matter if you post something, it's your opinion. Make sure you have literature to back it up. Make sure you have resources to back it up. He doesn't care if it's your opinion. And he does follow GCU guidelines in terms of the grading, or not even the grading, in terms of, like, being on time. So if you are late, he's going to deduct points because you are late. There's no excuses. So make sure you look at the date you're supposed to post something. Is slightly different this year, so make sure you look at the date. And after you come from residency, it's like 4 or 5 DQs in addition to the prospectus or whatever level you are, proposal, prospectus, whatever the level that you are at. In addition to that, they want you to do 4 DQs or 5 DQs. So it's not just one more and then, the post DQ and then you are done. And then with the prospectus, and then the ISP, individual service plan, and then the survey, it's a little bit more than that. So pay attention to do all of that so you get your full points. And the presentation is not 100 points anymore, it's 200 points. So they changed it. Okay, your prospectus is not 300, it's 170. 170. What is 170? But what do I know, right? That's what they do. Let them do what they do. So I have other issues that I need to talk about, but this is not about this issue. That's for another platform or another place. Okay, so I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you, and I will hope GCU or everybody else doesn't turn around and do anything negative to penalize what I'm doing, because I'm here to support. We are godly. There's a epidemic going on. Racism is all over the place. We have to support each other. Okay, so anyway, so ensure, so this and then refer to my other residency that I post for the test. It's basically the same, but you have to study. So make sure you know the core designs. Okay, GCU core design for qualitative and quantitative. So they definitely, that is in there. You have to read the chapters. They tell you what to read. Just read it. You need to read the information. So if you don't read it, one thing about GCU, and I will always say that about GCU, they have great resources. When it comes to the resources, they are on point. There's other little issue here and there. We're not here to talk about that. But read the ebooks, because they really have for the core design. With them, you have to be able to match the core design with the different examples of of whatever the professor put down. So make sure you can match them in the different scenarios. Okay, so study that and everything else. Like, there's a lot of other things that I put from before. I'm not going to repeat myself, because you could just watch the video if it's still there. But anyways, so you have to wear a mask when you get there. Okay, make sure you wear your mask. And GCU, they do give you a mask. It's not it's okay, because it keep coming down. Okay, but it's okay. The point is that that's very nice that they give you. And they also have mask at the lobby as well. So you could always grab one if the other one doesn't work. And they have sanitizer right in the entrance. I thought that was very efficacious on their part to do that. And I think they installed in the residency building, they also install sanitizer everywhere. And the lady somebody come around and clean the knobs of the door, clean the bathroom. So they're doing good with that. So give credit where it's due. Okay, so they're doing good with that. They're required to, do social distancing, but it's kind of hard, but try your best and wear your mask at all time. Okay? Wear your mask at all time. Protect yourself. They saying like, oh yeah, you have a choice. No, you don't. Because if you don't do it, they're going to stop you from continuing. So that, to me, that's not giving me a choice. If I don't do residency, you won't let me continue. That's not giving me a choice. You're putting that on paper, that is my choice, but it is not my choice. But that's another story. So ensure that you wear your mask, okay? The food, not too good. I mean, obviously they are limited. They are limited in terms of what they can serve, but the food is not really the best. Okay, every day is bacon, eggs, and potatoes, bacon, eggs, and potatoes, bacon, eggs, and potatoes, bacon, eggs, and potatoes. Okay, so and the dinner and the lunch is limited as well. I mean, I would say maybe they tried the best. I don't know about the breakfast, but for the lunch and dinner, I think they tried the best. It's not a lot of food. It seems like it was less food they gave you, but they do give you food. You do have the food. Whether you eat it or not, whether you think it's good or not, that's a different story. They do have it for you. They handle it with gloves. Everybody who was handling the food, they were very kind and honest. Sometimes, people have attitude and all kinds of stuff, but they were really kind and honest, and they were trying their best and do what they need to do. Dr. Smith, he did, he always give examples of different scenarios or different jokes to help you about the journey, different experiences. Like he said, it's not, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time to get there to this way with this, what is it, dissertation. Okay, so it takes time and hard work. Okay, so the point is that you're gonna get there. If you keep pushing forward, you're going to get there. So so the only thing that they give you as a whole was the pizza. If you order pizza, they give you the whole tray. So that's about the food. So it is what it is, because it's kind of hard. You have to understand this is an epidemic. To me, I think for the breakfast, they could have done better, because they put the fruit in there and the eggs, everything mixed. They could have put that in a separate thing. But the point is that I think they tried that. I wouldn't say they tried the hardest, but I think they tried giving the epidemic. So they tried their best. As you well know, you should know already, like, after July 1st, I believe, the residency will be at a different hotel. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So just keep that in mind. And as of August, the template, there's going to be a new template that's going to be coming out. Keep that in mind. Don't be too frustrated, because you will have to transfer information over. So we don't like it, but there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to follow what they ask us to follow. So so that is that. So pretty much that is that, for the most part. And they do not, when I was there, they did not accept cash at the cafe. So that would be nice if somebody tell us, like, it's only credit card. But what do I know, right? I'm just a doctoral student at GCU trying to make it. And hopefully they don't try to penalize me for trying to help other people, knowing some information. Trust me, that's another story for another platform. Okay. But notice that what God has for you, no one can take that away. Just know that much. Just know that much. Okay. I can be a great advocate for GCU if they let me. But if you want somebody to just not tell you the truth, then I'm the wrong person. So with this epidemic going on, I advise you to love one another and be respectful to one another. And as the GCU is a Christian university, hopefully they take their own word in and continue to support the student and continue to do the right thing, do what is right. Because I don't think we are here to bring students down and make sure they don't make it. I'm sure that their goal, honestly, no matter what you do or whatever, as long as you put the work in, you should be able to move forward. That should be the goal, period. I'm just saying. So I'm keeping my eyes out, and I'm here to support anybody, because we are not here to do anything. So study hard, study the material they give you. GCU, they do have great materials. I would say that they do have the resources for you. Try your best to read up on it. Even the folder they tell you to download, all those announcements that was doing, that was already in there. I read all of them. So just keep that in mind while you're there. you know, before you come, so that way you have an idea. That's what it's supposed to be. All right. So pretty much more or less that's about it. Okay. So be safe, be kind, love one another as Christ would want you to do, and support each other as Christ would want you to do. And as a Christian university, I'm sure they would want you to do that too, in a grateful manner, following procedures and guidelines. All right. So peace.